Welcome to 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. He has gray hair, he has a gray beard, he wears glasses like the guy in the artwork. Oh, and the guy in the artwork is better looking. Now, here is Gray Hair Dave.
So, there we go, folks. What did you think of him? His name is Giovanni, and Giovanni is the intro man today. How are you? Glad you're here. I'm a day late here, and I apologize for that, but let's move on. In the last episode, I was talking about artificial intelligence and using it in my website and using it for other things, and I was talking about DAWs, which are digital audio workstations, and I wanted to get a little bit deeper in the woods, as it were, with AI. And I'd like to get your opinions on AI and what do you think is going to happen. Artificial intelligence has come a long, long way in the last year and a half, 2 years. I mean, it was there earlier than that, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as prevalent or as readily available to everybody, to the everyday Joe, the everyday mom and dad, or the everyday kid, till a couple of years ago. And that all started with CHAT-GPT. Now, CHAT-GPT has so many great advantages that you can use it with, but one of the things that's also very important in there is the fact that it's intuitive. If you want to do things, you can. And it depends on what it is you're looking to do with AI. If you're looking for them to create something for you and learn from it, ChatGPT will pull things off the internet for you and make up whatever it is you want. So if I wanted, if you remember in the very beginning, I talked about ChatGPT, and I had asked it to make up 30 ideas for a brand new podcast about me talking with boomers, baby boomers such as yourselves and myself. So it did. It can do those types of things for you. It can go to the website, go to the internet, and it can, if you said, I would like a recipe for Hungarian goulash, which a lot of people don't remember what it is, but boy, do I. I love goulash. I'm going to stop talking about food because I'll start getting hungry. But it'll come up with all these with a great recipe for you, and you can use it, and it'll learn every time you ask it something else. If you keep that conversation going with it, it'll just keep on going with you. Now, if you're into photography, yeah, honest to gosh, folks, I haven't had a drink yet. If you're into photography, it can do all kinds of things like removing background images. And, if you've used any program like, photo editor with Adobe, when you are you're changing backgrounds or whatever, part of that is AI. Well, it can do that easier for you now. You can also, with Mid-Journey, it's one of the most popular and powerful artificial intelligence websites for image creation. You put something in there and it is amazing, just amazing. So I'm going to put a link to the website I'm using just to tell you about all these different styles in the show notes today. But I've tried Mid-Journey. Now, it did not come up with the artwork for Gray Hair Dave, or for 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave, or for the artwork for Boomer Podcasters, or for Gray Hair Productions. Excuse me, faded out there for a second. But the company that I used may have used AI to do it. And that's okay. I paid for it, so we're all good. Now, if you need a website or an AI writing for a website, there's a company out there called Jasper. And it's there to help you write a variety of copy and content effortlessly for blogs and social media. Jasper is used a lot in podcasting for translations and all kinds of things. Synthesia, an AI video creation website. And I hope I said that right. It's spelled Synthesia. You can create professional videos in 15 minutes. Yeah. There's one out there called Beautiful.ai for artificial presentation makers. If you're a person who does presentations, who does PowerPoints or paper or those types of things, this would be great for something like that, and it would help you out. Norton has an AI productivity. I'm sorry, it's Notion, not Norton. My apologies. Notion has for your wiki, your docs, and your projects. You can put them all together. I tried Notion, and I'm not going to say anything bad about it. All I'm going to say is that it wasn't what I needed at the time. Doesn't mean it's not good for what you might need. Just because it doesn't work for Gray Hair Dave doesn't mean it may not work for you. SoundDraw AI is a music generating site. You got to be careful here. But if you're just using it for yourself or to help you out make music, it's an option. An online music composition tool that allows you to create original, customizable music easily and quickly. You can do this in GarageBand. You can do this in all kinds of DAWs out there. You can do it in Hindenburg, I'm sure, and all the DAWs out there can help you. But this might be better for you. Avatar.ai is an AI website for creating avatars for social media. This may be one of the things that the company I used for creating Gray Hair Dave. They may have used this avatar. You may have used this website. I think it's cool. I am going to put down Lovejoy Zombies for the website if you want to get use them to create a character for you or whatever. Let's Enhance is a AI image enhancement website. There's all kinds of them out there, and I'm just curious what you think of them. Have you used them? Do you use them? Do you want to use them? Do you think that they are going to be the end of the world and this is just the beginning of the Matrix coming to life? In the very beginning, I was never against it because I'm a computer guy. I really like computer stuff. I found it interesting, but so many people that I talked with, boy, they were not thrilled with this. But they're coming around a little bit by little bit by little bit. I believe it's here to stay. I believe we might want to get used to it. Use it as an assistant. Right? Doesn't have to be artificial intelligence. It could be artificial assistant. Whatever you want to use it for, This could put some virtual PAs out of work, virtual personal assistants out of work because it might be a little cheaper than paying for one. But I also believe that paying for a personal assistant, if that's something you need, is much better than, because you don't get that human touch right away. You've got to put a lot of time into it. So with that, folks, what are your thoughts? Leave me a message on my website, 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. That's the number 5, minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. Don't forget, folks, if You know somebody who doesn't know what a podcast is, doesn't know how to find one, doesn't know what genre they might be interested. Do me a favor and everybody else out there. Show them how to do it, will you? Show them how to download, how to follow, subscribe. It'll help us, all of us out there in the podcasting world. And also, don't forget, folks, smile at somebody today. You're going to make their day. You folks make my day by showing up and listening to me. And I hope that I help your day. So on behalf of all the nut jobs up in my head who won't always let the words out the way I want them to go, I'm going to say goodbye now. Don't forget, the intro here was created by AI. Bye-bye.